Good afternoon, traders. I'm Michael Sabo, Senior Market Strategist with RJO Futures here on November 3rd, bringing you some commentary here in the energy markets. And what a day we've had here so far. Crude prices, December crude oil here, we're off a little over $2 right now, broke down below $80. Actually, we're trading around the 79.5 area right now. So really seeing a lot of weakness develop there this afternoon. Earlier this morning, crude prices were slightly off. We were trading above $80 a barrel. And it was later this afternoon, we saw quite a big break there in the price of oil. Brent's off also. That's off not as much though, but we're off almost $1.50. Take a look at that spread. I've mentioned the spread in prior posts. We have started to see that kind of widen out here. Now approaching here $6 between the Brent and WTI. So certainly a lot of opportunity there. Give me a call, shoot me an email. You want to learn a little bit more about that spread and how to play it. Nat gas here. Take a look at natural gas. Nat gas prices here over the last couple of weeks here have really been in a downward trend here. We actually saw pressing, making contract lows for about the last week here. Nat gas, we've seen a reversal here, and we've really seen prices moving higher. Today we're up about 16 to 17 cents. That's about a 4% move here today. So really nat gas, very bullish tone here to the markets right now. Complex here, the heating oil, that's off right now, about 2 3/4 cents, and RBOB is also weaker. That's down about a little over 3.5 cents. So complex here, kind of following the path of crude oil right now. And you really look at some of the driving forces here behind the market. You know, S&P here today, pretty stable after we've seen, quite a big uptrend there. So it's not really lending any help here to the energy markets. But one of the things I think that we're seeing here is overall in Europe here, we're really seeing a bit of a weaker tone. A lot of weak economic data, a lot of weak manufacturing data that's been coming out here. I think that's kind of weighing on the market here as far as the overall outlook for demand. And that, coupled with the stronger U.S. dollar, and I've talked about this in a lot of my posts before, take a look at the strength that the U.S. dollar has been seeing here. The last several sessions here, the market has been up, breaking, making new contract highs here last week with follow through with it here today. And I think that's really helping put pressure on not only crude oil prices here, but a lot of commodities in general. So I think there's some real opportunities there to be had. If you want to get into a little bit more detail, shoot me a call or give me an email. We did get EIA data out here last week, and you look at the overall stockpiles there, we saw another slight build. We'll see kind of how this week's report looks, but I think the big thing there that's weighing on the market is look at the stocks there, what they've been adding in Cushing's, Oklahoma. We've really seen a pretty big increase there in stocks. So, I think overall is something that we're seeing here is obviously we're seeing the supply side here continue to build. The demand side looks very questionable heading into the end of this year. Couple that with the stronger U.S. dollar, and it has helped put oil prices here under a little bit of pressure. Now, the short-term technical indicators do look very oversold. They looked that way a bit last week. We did kind of see oil kind of popping up a little bit. We made around a triple bottom here around that $80 mark here, but today we're closing down below that here as of right now. So, certainly some interesting opportunities there. Give me a call, shoot me an email here if you want to get into a little bit more detail.
Futures and options on futures may involve substantial risk and may not be suitable for all investors.